right. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing?
Huh? So that's the mic right there. We can record.
Let's do it this way. Hey, so I feel like if I talk, y'all can't talk over me. Y'all got to listen to my voice. If I use the mic, I talk over the mic. And I got to talk in front of thousands of people anyway.
So we take the mic then?
Do y'all hear me in the back? All right, back.
Smile.
Well, I'm introducing myself.
From Oakland, California, born and raised, went to Oakland Tech High School, went to University of San Diego. Been playing in the NFL for going on my now 18th year. Got drafted in 2008. Huh? Yeah, I'm a free agent right now. About to see what team I'm about to go to next. Have I gone to them before? I played for them already. So about me, similar as y'all. I ain't from the rich, but I know about the rich. A lot of my partners grew up was from Richmond. They played for the Cougars. I don't know if the Richmond Steelers still exist. We used to play the Richmond Steelers in football, basketball. Like played Kennedy, played at Richmond High, played El Cerrito. Never been to this school before though. Never been to Dejean Middle School. So you know, I know Richmond. I know what it is. I know what it do. It's similar to Oakland, but times have changed though. Times have changed in what we doing out here. And like for me, I thought it would be less of y'all, but it's a lot of y'all. So, because I like to interact with y'all. Because me talking don't really mean nothing. It don't mean nothing what I say if you can't connect with it. Like not everybody here play football. Not everybody here care about sports. Half of y'all might not even care about me. But I'm pretty sure it's something that you're experiencing in your life that I didn't experience before, or I probably know somebody who have experienced before. So like, I want to do one thing. Like, you can either stand up or sit down. So if this resonates with you, stand up. If you can relate to what I'm about to ask you and say, oh yeah, that's me, stand up. How many of y'all want to go to college? You don't got to say yes or no, just stand up. Hold on. Hey. So look. Hey, so look. Part of this test is being your own person. If you don't want to go to college, that's cool. I know successful people in life who didn't. If you want to go to college, that's cool. I know successful people in life who did. But the first step that they did, they was their own individual. So if you got to ask your partner, should I stand up? Don't stand up. If you got to make your partner stand up, don't let them stand up. Like, you got to be your own self. So the next thing, like, y'all 7th, 8th grade? 7th, 8th grade? Okay, y'all mature enough. Now, if you have a plan for a career, stand up. It's just for a career. All right, sit back down.
Sergio, shut up.
All right, so third question. If you haven't stood up for neither question, stand up. If you sat down for both questions, stand up. Some of y'all sat down. If you haven't stood up yet, stand up. If you haven't stood up yet. Yeah, I did. All right, so everybody want to go to college and everybody got a plan for a career, right? Is that true? Because if you didn't stand up for either question, you should have stood up on the third question. If you haven't stood up yet, stand up. I asked two questions. If you haven't stood up for one of them, stand up. All right, so that brings me to my next point there. So if everybody has a plan to either go to college or everybody has a plan for a career, do we have the best? So I'm pretty sure that they all take care of their work, they take care of their business. Why are we doing this? Okay. All right, so, damn, I wish this was more interactive. Yeah. Hey. Because I feel like I'm talking at them. So how many people ever heard of a reference? Y'all know what a reference is? When somebody vouch for you. When somebody say, oh yeah, he good, let him through. Let him come over here, it's good. Somebody ever did, that's a reference. Like when somebody say, if you and your partner's about to go somewhere and one of your partner's about to bring somebody you don't know, and they say, bro, he cool, that's them vouching for him. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why I asked those two questions, and then I asked Mr. Bobino, do they take care of their work? Do they follow instructions? I mean, this was y'all vouch. This was y'all vouch, right? How many of y'all here ever touched over $1,000? How many of y'all ever touched over $10,000? Okay, how many of y'all ever touched over $100,000? Like y'all got it. No, so all right, come here. You got your hand up there, come here. Come here. You lying? See, we can't do that. All right. How many of y'all want to touch 100,000? Everybody, okay. Cool. All right, so now I'm about to give y'all a look. So now y'all talking to somebody that y'all don't see on TV all the time. Some of y'all don't even know that I play in the NFL. But let me tell y'all something. I've touched, not only touched, I've seen it, felt it, put it in the bank. I touched 1,000, touched 10,000, touched 100,000, touched 1,000,000. I know what it feels like to have it. I know it, but I also know what come with it. So when I'm talking about what's your plan? What you going to college? Going to career? Do they vouch for you? Why do I ask that? Because that's the stuff that put me in position to be able to do that. That put this type of people, he been knowing me my whole life. And one thing that I listen to them when they speak to me, when I ask them how did I make it out of the town, bruh? How did I get into the 1% of the world where I can actually make something that 1% of the people in the world can make? Because what I hear everybody talk, especially now with social media. Everybody talk a good game. Everybody got this answer, that answer. But then when I see their action, and excuse my language, that shit don't add up. It don't add up. It don't add up. So that's when I start, for me, I look into all right, let me get with the people that's with them every day. Because who you are every day is who you gonna be when that real test comes. What do I mean when the real test comes? Y'all take SAT still, right? That's the first test. Hold on. Some people want to talk. If you want to talk, come up here. I'll let you talk. I don't got to talk. If you feel like you want to talk, come up here. We can tell your story. Anybody got a story they want to tell? You want to talk? No. Hold on. Yeah, that's good. Come here. You good. All right, really good. So what you need? Hold on. That's fine. Come on, man. So you got to have to break that voice out. Hold on. What's your name, bro? All right, so this here, hold on, whoa. That's funny. Let me get a real, like a man handshake, bro. All right, so we got Nehemiah, right? Nehemiah, what grade you in? 8th? All right, what school so what you doing next year? You dropping out? Okay, all right. So what you dropping out for? No. Why you representing yourself like that? You always on camera, bro. You don't never know who you're in front of. Nah. Why did that change? All right, so what do you want to do in life? You don't know? All right, so look, I'm gonna handle this two ways. So the positive side, right? I know you ain't scary. You ain't scary, right? Is that fair to say? So you was able to walk up here in front of all your peers and to vocally say to them that you was gonna drop out. You thought that was gonna get them to laugh? See, but that's the thing though, bro. This goes back to what I said in the beginning about knowing what you doing, why you doing, and standing on it. So you walked up here, you said you was gonna share your story, and then you froze up. Like, don't freeze up, stand on it. Yeah, let them know. All right, so you trying to start a weed business, okay, that's legal. Okay, and what does that look like? How you run it? So do you know how to grow plants? Where you learn that from? Okay. I think so my cousin got a weed business. He's doing well with it. And there's so many different layers of weed growing because it's a plant. So to me, like, if that's what you want to do, right? You came up here, to me, I think you got a lot more education to go because, can I tell you something? I invest in businesses. Hello? Hello? So we got to the point, right, where he walked up here, and I applaud him for that. No, stay right here. You standing up here with me now? Because this matter though. So he walked up here, and I applaud him for that. He came up here, he thought it was gonna be a joke. He said he wanted to drop out. That don't fly with me. Why? Because you can't want to walk up here and embarrass yourself. So he said you want to start a weed business. Okay, that's legal. I know about people. I have a cousin that has one. He's doing pretty successful with it. And I sit up here and I learn all about it, but I understand that it's still a science. Because what is it? It's a plant. So I started asking him questions about how do you grow it, because that's how you make your money. And he kind of started stumbling over himself a little bit, which is cool right now. It's cool right now. He's still in the 8th grade. You have an idea of what you want to do. But the process to get to what you want to do, to me, is what you're getting this free education for. Y'all have a science class here, right? I got a science teacher here. So have you, no, because look, I want y'all to understand the value of what y'all getting right now, because coming to school, bro, this is y'all way of having a job. School, at the end of the day, it ain't putting money in your pocket yet, but it's giving you the ability to make money. Everything they teach you in these walls is currency. Y'all know what currency is? So when somebody putting you on game, a teacher is telling you something, that's giving you valuable currency. So what I'm saying to him is, if he know what he want to do, and that's cool, because if it's legal, I don't care, bro. If y'all doing something that's legal, that's not going to put you in jail, that's not going to put your life in danger, do it. But to me, I'm now going to look at this process. You got a science teacher here. I'm pretty sure they understand what plants is, how to grow them, how to make them the best, how to make them be the best use of their ability. Have you met with your science teacher one time about this? Huh? You got YouTube. That's cool. But that's what I'm saying. You learning from somebody that you never met, and you got somebody right here every day in front of you that's free with the same similar knowledge. That's like me being a quarterback. I don't just learn from watching it on TV. I learn from a coach. I learn from other quarterbacks. I learn from high school kids when I work out with them. Because when I go see them, I can learn from anybody. Because at any moment, I can use that knowledge and do something special with it. See? So now what I was saying to him is, look at, now you're standing next to somebody who likes to invest in businesses. Do I got chicken? No, hell no, I ain't gonna give you no chicken. You wanna know why I ain't gonna give you no chicken? Why would I give you $1,000 to mess my money up when I see that you laughing around? You don't take it serious. I'm not gonna put no money in your pocket, bro. Because if you mess my money up, now it's another issue. But how do I know you're gonna mess my money up? Because I'm looking at your habits. I'm watching your habits. I watch everything you do. Everybody got a great idea. I'm pretty sure it's a million people in here with a great idea, but they don't got great habits though. They don't got great habits though. Great habits is who gonna wake up in the morning and do their routine at the house. The stuff that, how many of y'all gotta get woke up by your parents still? To be on time. Everybody wake themselves up every morning? So y'all still gotta get woke up by your parents. Y'all don't have to. But all y'all got a phone, right? Do all y'all use your phone all day? Do we got alarms on our phone? Y'all don't got alarms on your phone? What kind of phone you got? You don't got, let me see, come here. You got.
This dude right here says he's Marshawn Lynch's cousin nephew. The one that's acting up, he's also on my football team, acting a fool. You talk to these guys, if you know my football players, they ain't listening to what you're saying.
They don't gotta listen.
No, they know, they want to get you where you at.
See, to me though, that's the thing, like, see, more, they want me to talk to y'all about the right thing, the wrong thing to do, bro. I'm honest, bro. In 2025, bro, all y'all know what's right and wrong. Y'all all got every bit of information on y'all phone. You got it? So look, I'm going to be honest. If you say you want to play football, but you can't sit right here, you really don't want to play, brother. No, seriously, bro. Do you know how long I got to sit in meetings all day, bro? I practice for 2 hours a day. My first meeting started at 7:30 in the morning, and I'm there till 6 o'clock at night. And we only on the field for 2 hours, bro. The rest we in meetings, bro. We learning our opponent. And at the end of the day, we don't do all this holding hand in our world, bro. Where people really doing it. They don't hold your hand. They just replace you. They just replace you. You wanna know why? Because every year it's a new kid being born in this world. Every year there's a new kid who wanna say they wanna be great. That ain't gonna never stop. And what y'all gotta understand as American kids now, what's sacred to America ain't sacred to America no more. Because them foreign kids is coming to take what y'all don't want. They doing it. And then what typically happens, American kids wake up at 8, and then we start pointing fingers. Oh, this person didn't help me. That person didn't help me. I see that from all my partners all the time, bro. But at the end of the day, I remind my partners, when I got up on Saturday, you wanted to stay at the house, bro. When you wanted to go out and party on Friday night, no, I went to work out, bro. One of my partners got shot because of that. Our coach told him, don't go to where he went to. He decided he wanted to go. He got shot. He could have went to UCLA for a ride scholarship. Didn't happen for him. So at the age y'all at right now, this ain't no holding hands for y'all no more, bro. The fact that they got to hold y'all hands, to me, y'all already in last place. Because there's kids out here that really want this. They really want this. They really want something out of their life. Because what y'all have at the palm of y'all hands, y'all have a lot of information. Yes. But I see y'all doing nothing with it. He said he got YouTube. You got YouTube? Show me the results, what you learned from YouTube. Do you got any results of what you learned from YouTube, what you say you want to do yet? No? Then to me, you in last place. Because there's no limits on what y'all can do now. There's no limits on it. Because all y'all got somebody, y'all got teachers that's teaching y'all, and y'all got a phone that'll educate you, that'll teach you from the bare minimum of resources of how to make something out of nothing. But I bet 100, when y'all leave up off this school ground, how many actually y'all go home and work on something that y'all want to do for y'all future? Or do somebody force y'all to do it? Or y'all just go home and scroll on the phone? Yeah, so about 10 of y'all raise y'all hand. It's about 100 kids in here. You know what that is? That's 10%. Is that 10%, right? So that's 10%. This is how it happened. This is what it looked like. This is what it looked like when people get older and they say, well, I'm broke. I don't got nothing to show for it. Because only 10% of the people in the classroom really care for themselves. And out of that 10%, the way the stats show, 1% right now really touch something that they really want to do. The other 90% get lost in the shuffle. Y'all become stats. It's that easy, bruh. It's that easy. It's very easy to fall to the wayside in the world we live in. That's what they got jails for. They build more jails than they build education systems. Want to know why? Because y'all make the money every time y'all go in there. That's why they're going to let you go up in there. Because every time you go in there and you get a number, cool, I'm about to get paid some more, whoever owned that. To me, that's no different than you taking that phone you got right now and not using it to do something that's going to better your life. But you go home and you look at somebody else's life and you like their picture and you reshare their story. All you doing is putting money in their pocket. You still going home doing nothing. You're a fan. You're a fan. You know what fans do at our games? They scream. They yell out of turn. They do all that stuff for something that they pay to come into. Be more than that, bruh. Be more than that. How does that look like? Taking advantage of all these teachers in here. And I get the relationship. They always on you. But to me, what I learned, when they stop being on you, that's the real problem. Because they check don't get clear regardless. But if they actually here to help you, that means they actually care. No matter what y'all think, y'all not mature enough to really do this on your own. Take it from somebody who didn't did a lot. I didn't get a scholarship. I took the hardest route ever to what I did. Nobody has took the route that I have, and I did not do it by myself. But every time you think, oh, I don't need no help, you a lie. Because you got help sitting right here. Now, if you're not maximizing that help, that's going to be your issue. So for me, in 2025, I'm challenging kids more, bruh. Because there's too many excuses, bruh. Like, he know. I had a deep conversation with him. If you got an IEP, I don't believe in it. Why I don't believe in it? Because, man, we all grew up where we had our mom where they was like, man, he a little different. But at the end of the day, we wasn't running, like, it wasn't no excuses because you got to meet your expectations. And how you meet your expectations? You go hard for yourself every day. I think they giving y'all way too many excuses now. All they do is tell y'all what's wrong with y'all so y'all can say, oh yeah, that's why I'm not doing this that good. If you can recognize something wrong with you, you can recognize how to fix it. That's what problem solving is. Critical thinking. All these things that at the end of the day, technology can take away from y'all. So the one thing I want y'all to take away from talking to me, bro, is I'm challenging y'all to go hard for yourself every day. Stop getting your hand held. Stop talking about what you want to do and actually do it. And give yourself a chance. If you're a bad behavior person, you're not giving yourself a chance, bro. You're just setting yourself up to be another stat. Or is anything y'all want to ask me? Yeah, they can ask. But he can ask.
I'm gonna let you have it. Y'all need to realize something. That he said that we're gonna be all here. This man will invest in you guys. Just like I'm sitting up here and our teacher see, he sees who's fooling around. This man is very sharp. He's gonna remember y'all. And you gonna come up to him and ask him to invest in your business. He's like, nah, I remember you was at Dejean and you want the side track. You gotta listen to what I have to say. You guys are burning bridges for yourself. Don't do that. All right, Kamar.
Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. Stay there.
You still got the watch next to phone number?
I got it. Anybody else got a question? Yeah, ask me what you got. I practice for myself. So just to answer your question, I have a routine. When my season is over, I come back to Oakland. People ask me, why do I come back to Oakland? Because I feel like I have a responsibility to not just Oakland, really the whole Bay Area. Any kids like y'all that actually care about themselves, I want to work out with them. I want to practice with them. I want to see if they really saying that this is what you want to do. All right, come be next to me. Let's do my workouts, and let me see if you can handle it. Because to me, if I expose that to you now, by the time you get to college, then you're gonna say, "Oh, I've done this before." So you're gonna be comfortable, and then you're gonna excel.
You tell them about the free camp that you get every summer and about the organization that you got in after you work over.
Oakland, Bay Area. So we throw a free football camp every year at Oakland Tech. If y'all look up Fam First Family Foundation on the internet, we throw a free football camp. We have kids. We give out free tickets to Waterworld, Great America. We have a talent show. We do barbecue. That's in a week in July. It's the second week in July. If y'all follow our social media, you'll be able to see it. We also have a youth center where we give out free programs to kids every day that want to be better. We do giveaways. We got Easter one coming up. What else you want to talk about? Yeah, what question you got? You got who? Come on, straight. Why do I keep getting cut? That's a great question. No, you fine. So look, he asked a question that, okay, he asked about, oh, never mind. I asked the question. Yeah.